Hey y'all, SoulFox here. Today, we're gonna get a little bit personal. This right here is my beautiful family. You've got myself, my beautiful fiance Sav, and her pet cat. Now the reason I'm telling you all this, because next year once I get married, I'm gonna be inheriting that cat and becoming a cat dad, which is fine. I love animals, animals love me. But the thing is, I never really grew up with cats. There were dogs, birds, iguanas, but never really cats. So what better way to train to be a cat dad than inside of the virtual world? So today I'm going to be doing that with the help of today's sponsors, the Virtual Athletics League, and the developers of today's game, Neko Atsume Perfect Kitty Collector. Now I'm going to be spending 12 hours with this virtual cat. That way I know how to take care of my actual cat once I get married next year. If you guys would like to collect some cats for yourself, I'll have it linked in the description. There's also going to be a link for a Gleam giveaway where you can win a quest for free. Now with all this being said, let's go ahead and start for our day taking care of a cat. So my 12-hour training session began at 8 a.m. and this little guy was up bright and early. I didn't expect him to be so full of energy, but he was enjoying life and really enjoying that red ball I got him. Now I wanted to see if he would actually play with another toy I got him. It was called a tail teaser thing, which is a strange name for a toy, but I had to see if he'd play with it. So I got down on his level and I began to wave it around. But truthfully, he didn't seem to care in the slightest. He was very much just obsessed with that ball. I wanted to see if I took away the ball if he would actually come and sit with me. But once I did, he got up and just went back through the cat door and was gone. I didn't really know what to do at that point. But I decided to get up, I walked over to the bed, and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait for him to come back out and then we'll just hang out. And so I waited. But I'll be real, after about 10 minutes, I was tired of waiting and thought, you know what, I'm gonna take myself a nice little cat nap, and surely by the time I wake up, he'll be back, right? Surely he'll be back. Alright, now whenever I woke up, I decided to hop up and look around for him, but he just wasn't there. I don't know where he's at. I tried even going over to his cat door and knocking on it, but still, got nothing from him. At this point, it was around 12 p.m. though, so I thought it'd be a good time to lay him out some lunch. And sure enough, he comes right back out. Man was just waiting for lunch and also did not want to be picked up. I really did try. Like, I'm trying, I just don't think we're quite there in our relationship yet, but I tried picking him up. So I just let him eat. I decided to come over here, sit down beside him, hang out with him, and pet him a little bit, which was awesome, by the way. The game itself actually has vibrations whenever you pet them. It's almost like they're purring. It's great. After lunch, I was determined to get him to play with me. So I bought this wing thing teaser, which once again, strange name. I tried it out on him. And at first, he looked at it, he looked like he was going to play. So I backed up and I wanted to see if he'd actually follow it. Surely I could bring him over here and actually get him to sit in my lap because he was really enticed with this thing. Like, look at him. He's loving it. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Boop. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Wait. Oh, he's so close. Keep going. Yes. He is in my lap. There we go. That's a step in the right direction. At this point, he was pretty calm. He just chilled there. But I was starting to get hungry myself, so I gave him his red ball and I told him I was going to go make some lunch for myself. This dude did not mind at all. He loves that red ball. Look at that. He tackled it right away. Absolutely loves it. What a cutie. Love this little dude. So I waved goodbye and I went out to get myself some lunch. So whenever I got back, it was around 2 p.m. and I thought he deserves a little snack. So I laid some out and all of a sudden, this dude appears. Don't know whose cat this is. Who are you? Why are you in my house? Why are you eating my cat's food? What's going on? I had so many questions flooding my brain at this point. The cat honestly seemed pretty calm though. Like finished up the food, was just sitting there chilling. He had no issues at all. I still had to ask him, whose cat are you multiple times? But he kind of just sat there and stared into my soul. He was quiet, but he was honestly pretty cute. But since he was so cute, I decided to hang out with him, play for a little bit before I went and searched my own cat. I went back to the virtual world, and there he was! He was just playing with that red ball again. This dude did not have a care in the world. Look at him. Meanwhile, that other cat seemed happy and full sitting across the room. I then took away the red ball to see if my cat would actually go back to the real world with me. But he just got up, and he walked away. I thought he was just heading back to my room, so I laid out some food once I got there and then started to work. Not long after I started, I heard some chewing, so I turned around and saw another cat that was there. That wasn't mine. Whose cat are you? I mean, he's cute, but still not my cat. I'm not sure where he came from, but I gave him a red ball to play with, and I went back out to find my cat yet again. See ya, dude. At this point in time, it was 4 p.m. whenever I got back to the virtual world. Thing was, this place was empty. There wasn't a single cat in sight. So I took a break from my search and went and made a protein shake. And as I was finishing up, I heard some chewing coming from my room. So I grabbed my controllers and I darted back as fast as I could. But once I got there, I was greeted with a familiar face. Just not my own cat's face. It was this orange and black cat again. I told him I needed to ask him some questions. As we sat down, I asked him, "Do you know my cat?" And he shook his head yes. Then I asked, "Do you know where my cat is?" And he shook his head no. At this point, I was frustrated and I didn't know what to do besides head back to the virtual world. As I got there, I thought of a plan. There's some fancy food in the store. I can buy it and place it in the backyard. So I did just that. Now all I needed to do was wait. I then heard some meows and got very excited, only to see a random cat appear. I screamed in frustration and asked him where my cat was. And just as I was saying this, I heard another cat. Still not my cat though. At this point, I couldn't even believe how many cats were showing up at my house. And then I heard it, another meow. I saw white and I got excited, but then I saw the orange dots and knew it wasn't my cat. At this point, I was just getting fed up and decided to watch some TV with the random cats. This went on for a few hours until it finally turned to 8 p.m. It was getting close to bedtime, so I want to head back to my room. I placed the cat door again, I laid out a cat bed, and then finally some dinner for my little buddy. But just as I did this, another random cat appeared. I had no idea what to do at this point. My cat was somewhere out there and would not come home. So, I just decided to go to bed. Let the cat stay there for the night. I don't even know whose it is, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna turn in. I don't know where my cat's at, but you know what? Random cat, good night, buddy. Alright, it is. It's the next morning. Still don't know where my original cat is, and I don't think I'm gonna find out. If this has taught me anything, it's that cats are very elusive. I should have probably put a collar on it. And yeah, that's my bet. Hey, I got until next year to learn how to be a cat dad properly, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that because I really don't want my real life cat to go missing like my virtual one did. I also don't want 17 other cats to show up. I'm not trying to replace them every single day. I've got my work cut out for me, but I appreciate y'all joining me on this journey. If you see my cat, let me know. Drop a comment. He usually hangs out around Taco Bell, but I mean, he could be anywhere right now. But thank y'all for watching. I gotta start my day. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you later.